everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Mademoiselle Lynna, and you can find me online at www.scottishsunflower.com. Today we are here for the Libra monthly reading for January 2024. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's start at the top on line 1, and we have the geomantic figure of conjunctio. This is an association, a gathering together, a crossroads. Conjunctio is a figure of contact and union. It represents the union of opposites on all levels and the resulting potentials for change. Conjunctio forms a context in which movement can lead in unexpected directions and bring energies and people on highly different trajectories into interaction. So you may cross paths with people that you normally wouldn't interact with, and you develop some kind of relation here. If you're heading in one direction, all of a sudden you may veer off and go into a completely different direction. If you're talking about relationships, this could be somebody that you normally wouldn't go for. Moving on down to line 2, and we have the Tarot de Marseille's Knight of Cups. The Knight holds out the cup in the palm of his hand as if presenting it in a romantic act of devotion. Connections. The modest clothes, the exposed natural curls, and the spare ornamentation on the horse emphasize a feeling of openness and simplicity. Now the cup is large and open, but it's also flat and lacking depth. It's something to watch out for. The Knight even looks hesitant, and one may think that the cup really isn't positioned on his hand. It could be floating in midair, and the Knight might just be putting his palm underneath it. The Knight supposedly gives what he has, and he may be sincere, but it isn't certain that one can rely on the depth of his commitment. The direction to the left might signal giving up personal goals and ambitions. This is about devotion, emotional giving, openness, and sincerity. Giving up personal goals in order to serve something or someone you care for. The image of a romantic knight, which might be authentic, but may also be kind of a self-delusion. Devotion without hidden motives, open expression of emotions, but they may be only at a shallow level. A romantic and idealized view of what reality motivates you, but perhaps not in a productive direction. I'm wondering if this is maybe because of it not being your usual type of person. But this can be more than just romantic relationships too, with the connections and stuff and wanting to help people, because, Libras are very kind-hearted and caring people. They may act like they're badass, but really they're a softie on the inside. Next on line 2, we have the Book from the Lenormand. Now, the Book card designates hidden mysteries, secrecy, and all that is veiled. It also represents knowledge, information, facts, and data. The book connects with the memory and encompasses learning, education, intelligence, and all aspects of wisdom and proficiency. It also signifies projects, cases, assignments, designs, strategies, audits, accounts, researches, examinations, reviews, assessments, inventory, and all training, instructing, and schooling. There's also the hidden and secretive aspect of the book that corresponds to all occult esoteric teachings. It speaks of the unknown as well as discoveries. breakthroughs, and the unearthing of all that is concealed, confidential, and buried. Or it could just be a book. This reading to me is kind of leaning towards love. So let's look a little deeper into that for a second. First we got conjunctio, union, paths crossing, someone we may not be our usual type. We have the Knight of Cups. It's someone coming in, professing their devotion and their love. And then we have the book. Girl, are you in a secret relationship and you're not telling nobody? You better drop it in the comments below because I want to know. This could be a hidden affection or emotions yet to be revealed. You crushing on somebody. Could be you might have a secret admirer that you don't yet know about. Are you hooking up with somebody? Is this a mysterious liaison? A clandestine affair? Someone is keeping a secret or hiding something. And we gonna find out. Oh yeah, because I'm nosy like that and I want to know. Okay, on down to the third and final row. And we have the Elder Futhark rune of Manaz. Now Manaz is the 20th rune and the 4th rune of the 3rd ep. Just in case you wanted to know. Manaz is the code or laws of mankind. It represents humanity, particularly self-examination. It represents the self or those with whom you have personal connections. Connections. Here we go again. Manaz represents our place in the multiverse, kin to the gods and kin to the natural world. The first humans, Ask and Embla, were formed by the gods from the ash and elm trees. Now, Manaz expresses the development of humankind's intellectual powers and our awareness as co-creators of nature. This is also the rune of the human social structure. Manaz signifies cooperation between people sharing the same environment for the benefit of the tribe. Rich I felt when I found another. Man rejoices in man. You can use it to represent a specific person or a group of people in a working. This is realization of the divine order in mankind. It also attracts help from one's peers. So it kind of goes back to conjunctio, crossing paths, making connections, unions for the benefit of the tribe. You could be helping someone out. We've talked before about, being drawn to people that you normally wouldn't be drawn to. This may be a situation where you're helping someone out. They may want to keep it a secret because, humans, we have pride and we don't want everybody to know our business when we're down and out. But it could also be that love connection too. You're bringing someone else into the tribe. You're making them a part of your family. But let's keep going. And finally, we have the mermaid rune of the mermaid tear. Now, the tear of the mermaid holds a melancholy beauty all on its own. Dazzling pieces of sea glass that wash up upon the shore are said to be mermaid tears wept from the eye of a heartbroken siren. This rune can represent that which causes us great sorrow, suggesting endings and heartbreak. As painful as these moments are for us, such pain can only follow that which once brought us immense joy. We cannot hold on to things forever, so we must cherish them whilst we can, then release them when the time comes to let them go. Mourn the things that cause you grief. Acknowledge your pain, but always remain hopeful that endings are precursors to new beginnings. Sometimes we must cut ties from things with which we have a deep emotional bond, but trust that this is an important part of our spiritual growth. Now, looking back over the reading, it's looked like we're going to hook up with somebody. It's going to be a little secret. We might be helping someone out in secret. Someone may admire us that we don't know about, and all those are great things. However, for some of you, these may be short-lived. But, on the other hand, this is something new that's coming in, so the mermaid tear may be telling us that we need to cut ties with the past and let that old shit go. Yes, we have bonds and we have feelings for someone in our past. Most people do. But in order to move forward, we need to close that old door first. And that's only going to help us. There are tears at funerals. That's very sad. But listen, there are also tears at weddings. So you never know. But my advice would be cut ties with the old, mourn if you need to, cry it out, scream, shout, whatever you got to do to get it out of your system, because that's the only way that this new thing is going to move forward. You have to completely let go of the past. I hope that this reading has helped you and that it will help lead you and guide you throughout the month of January. If it has helped you and you feel like it will help someone else, please feel free to share this video. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And tell me who that secret lover is, okay? I want to know. I really, really do want to know. Alright, guys. I will see you all again very soon. Love you bunches. Bye-bye.